الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. Right, okay. Now, book 3, this lesson itself. Let me bring it to the screen first. Right, okay, this lesson itself. Now, in this lesson, we are going to focus on, so the previous lesson we did, we was focusing on inna. So like, inna al-mudarrisa jadidun. Surely the teacher is new. So when inna comes, it gives it emphasis, and it means surely indeed the teacher is new. Inna al-mudarrisa jadidun. So al-mudarrisa has the alif lam, and that's the reason why is with a one fatha, al-mudarrisa, and jadidun is with a dhamma tanween. And al-mudarrisa is the ism of inna, and jadidun is the khabar. Okay, this is what we did. Now lesson number 2 is going to be something different, slightly the opposite now. So over here now, we say the following: al-baytu jadidun. So when we say al-baytu jadidun, the translation will be the house is
New.
new. The house is new. And when you want to say the house is not new, then you bring laysa in the beginning. So you bring laysa in the beginning, then you say laysa al-baytu. And over here, jadidun had a dhamma tanween, but now when laysa is coming in this book, what they have done, they put a harf jar and a preposition ba, and the dal of jadid is now taking a kasra tanween. Laysa al-baytu bi jadidin. So the house is not new. So it's now a negative sentence. Is this clear? Yeah?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Now, so I'm gonna ask. Let's ask sister. Is this Sister Zainab?
Yes, Assalamu
Yeah.
alaikum.
Alaikum salam. I want you to kindly go and read through this lesson. Bismillah. In this lesson, so we're focusing on laysa. Now, laysa itself, it's a particle which enters a sentence, a nominal sentence. What does a nominal sentence mean? A sentence where there are two nouns. Al-bayt is a noun. Jadidun is a noun.
Jadid.
So jumlatun ismiyatun. It enters a nominal sentence when the noun starts the sentence. And it laysa is for masculine and laysat is for feminine. Laysa, and laysa itself, it like the past tense, it has 14 forms, like daraba, daraba, darabu. Laysa has also 14 forms of the past tense, and it changes according to the sentence. Inshallah, I'll explain that a bit more detailed in shortly, inshallah. Bismillah, let's start. Laysa, what does it mean? Laysa, it means not. Bismillah.
In this lesson, we learn the following. Laysa, it means not. It is used in a jumlatun ismiyatun. Al-baytu jadidun, laysa al-baytu bijadid. The house is not new. Note that ba is added to the khabar and it is therefore majroor. After the introduction of laysa, the mubtada is called ismu laysa and the khabar is called khabaru laysa. The feminine of laysa is laysat. Example is ليست زينب بمريضة. زينب مريضة, which means Zainab is not sick. ليست السيارة بقضية. السيارة قضية. The car is not old. Note that in the second example, the sukun of laysat has changed to kasra because of the following laysat للسيارة. The forms of laysa with other pronouns are mentioned in exercise 3. In lastu muhandisin, the pronoun to is the ismu laysa, and bimuhandisin is the khabaru laysa. We can also say ana lastu bimuhandisin. Here ana is mubtada, and the sentence lastu bimuhandisin is khabar. This sentence is made up of ismu laysa and khabaru laysa, as we have seen earlier.
Okay, 1 second. Now it's using the word mubtada and khabar. What does mubtada and khabar mean? Let me explain. So the question is, what is mubtada and khabar? Now, whenever you have a sentence, like for example, Zainabu maridatun. Zainab is sick. So whenever this is the way of knowing what is mubtada and khabar. So in Arabic language, mubtada is the noun which starts a sentence. So that's called mubtada. How do you know what is the khabar? So in English language, whenever you put is in a translation, whatever you put whenever you put is in a sentence, whatever comes after is treated as the khabar. Khabar meaning the news or the information which is being provided for the listener so that he gains some benefit or information. So when we say Zainab maridatun, we say Zainab is sick. Sick is the information which we are providing to our listener. Zainab is sick. So Zainab is called mubtada. Maridatun is called
خبر.
Khabar.
Whenever laysat comes now, or laysat comes, it changes mubtada and khabar, and it takes the ownership of the whole sentence, and the mubtada will now be called the ism of laysa, and bimaridatin will be called the khabar of laysa. Because why? Because we're changing the translation. Now Zainab is not. So is not sick, is changing the sentence to negative. Therefore, the whole sentence is being governed or constructed by the ruling
ليس.
of laysa. Yes, makes sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is the difference between Zainabu maridatun and laysat Zainabu bi maridatin. Okay? Continue. And also, when laysa comes, the khabar itself will take a kasra tanween. Like bi kadimatin is not old. Bismillah.
So does it matter? So if you said the kasra comes, yeah?
Yes.
But
Yes.
does it if it's okay, but it'll automatically be female because it's laysat. Okay.
No. Good question. Because the laysa or laysa will depend upon the noun which comes after it. If it's masculine, then it'll be laysa. If it's feminine, because as-sayyaratu is feminine, so that's the reason why a laysat is coming. Good question.
Okay.
Good question.
Okay.
But the other point you need to understand that always the mubtada and the khabar, they would always correspond in the gender. For example, I will not say Zainab alimun. I will say Zainabu alimatun. I will not say Muhammad. I will not say Zaid alimatun. No, I will say Zaid alimun. For example, I will not say Gulshan Gulshan talibun. I'll say Gulshan talibatun. So always the mubtada and khabar, they correspond. They always match the gender itself. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bismillah.
The forms of laysa with other pronouns are. I read that. We can also say أنا لست بمهندس. Here أنا is مبتدا and the sentence لست بمهندس is خبر. This sentence is made up of اسم ليس and خبر ليس as we have seen earlier.
Correct. Correct. Over here.
Note the following لست بمدرس أنا مدرس.
So
لست
when we say ana mudarrisun, I am a teacher, and the equivalent of I am not is lasto. So lasto is the past tense of laysa. Laysa means he. Lasto means I am not. So lasto bi mudarrisin, I am not a teacher. Ana min al hindi, lasto min al.
Hindi.
Hindi.
Right. Let me bring Sister Elia. She there?
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. क्या हाल आपका इंशाल्लाह आप खैरियत से हैं? काफी अर्सा हो गया।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जी, ये टाइम वो वाला मुझे सूट नहीं करता था, ये सही है।
Okay, ठीक है, बिस्मिल्लाह।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If the khabaru laisa is a prepositional clause like min al hindi, it does not take be, so one does not say lastu be min al hindi. Okay. We have seen in books 1 and 2 that if the mubtadas is indefinite and the khabar is a prepositional clause, the mubtada comes after the khabar. For example, li ikhwatun, I have brothers. With laysa, this sentence becomes laysa li ikhwatun, I have no brothers.
Okay.
Here ikhwatun is ismu laysa and li is khabaru laysa. Okay.
Okay. You may not
So the
understand.
khabar is before. Khabar is before the mubtada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me explain this in an easy way.
Yeah.
Right. Give me 1 second. Let me just think how I'm going to explain this. Okay. Give me 1 second. First of all, let me mention this to yourself. There are certain nouns which can come as mubtada. There are certain nouns which can come as mubtada. Number one. If I say huwa mudarrisun. If I said huwa mudarrisun, what does it translate first of all? Write this down. If you could write this down on your handbooks, that'd be great. Huwa mudarrisun. He is a
Teacher.
He is a teacher. When you say he is a teacher, huwa is a pronoun and mudarrisun is a noun. Okay? And this is a complete sentence. And huwa is all pronouns are treated as proper nouns. All pronouns are treated as proper nouns. So when you say he is a teacher, you're not referring to any he person. You're referring to one individual, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you make sentences in the English language or the Arabic language, it needs to be a proper noun. So when you say a pronoun, he is a teacher, that will be treated as a proper noun. He is a teacher, number one. So all pronouns can come as the mubtada. In English, we call it, in Urdu, Arabic, we call it mubtada, and in English, we call it subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. So he is a teacher. He is the subject, I mean the subject who we're talking about. And the predicate is the khabar which is being provided. He is a teacher, number one. Number two, Muhammadun mudarrisun. Muhammadun mudarrisun. When you say Muhammadun mudarrisun, what does that mean?
Muhammad is
a teacher.
Muhammad is a teacher. This is the second type of noun which can come in the beginning of a sentence when it's starting with a noun. Muhammad is a teacher. So Muhammad now, according to the Arabic language, will be treated as a proper noun. Why is it a proper noun? Because it's referring to one individual whose name is Muhammad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is number two. Okay. Number two. All proper nouns will come in the beginning of a sentence. Number two. Number three. هذا باب. هذا باب. When I say
This is a
hada babun, this is a
door.
door. So hada will be treated as mubtada, subject. Babun will be treated as the khabar.
Khabar.
Khabar, okay? This is a door. And as you know, whenever you have is between two nouns, what comes before is mubtada. Whatever comes after it is the khabar information we are providing. Yes? That was hada
Yes.
babun. Number 4. Number 4.
Agha, are you, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Are you reading from the page or are you giving points to us?
I'm giving points. I'm giving you points.
Okay, okay. You're going to send the recording though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because the baby is sleeping now, so I have to.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm giving points at the moment. So the third point I mentioned, the third point I mentioned is hada. Hada babun. This is a door. So all pronoun, all demonstrative nouns, hada will come as mubtada. Okay, number 3. Number 4 is if I said kitabu Ali. If I said kitabu aliyin, kitabu aliyin jamilun. Kitabu aliyin jamilun. What does that mean?
The book is
Ali's book is
beautiful.
Exactly.
Ali-
Ali's book is
Adjective.
beautiful. Ali's
exactly.
So it's an adjective.
Exactly. Ali's book is
beautiful.
beautiful. Excellent. So when you say Kitabu Aliyin Jamilun, so Kitabu Aliyin is mudaf ilay.
Right. Yes.
Yes? Kitabu Aliyin, book of Ali, which we translate as Ali's book is beautiful. So when you say Kitabu, so when you say book, Kitabun Jamilun, a beautiful book. But when you say Kitab Aliin, you're referring to one individual's book, which is Ali's book. So this Kitab is a proper noun because it belongs to Ali. Sister Elia, ठीक है?
Yes.
Okay. Proper noun or possessed noun? Because if you are
This is
saying it's
yes, this is because when you say possessed noun, the kitab is now owned by Ali, is given ownership. When you give ownership to someone, it becomes a proper noun.
Okay.
मसलन कहते हैं फर्ज के ये किसका घर है जब घर किसी मखसूस when you actually specify a house to an individual, that becomes a proper noun. But when you say a house, it could be anyone's house. But Ali's house,
okay.
Elia's house, it becomes a proper noun. Okay.
Okay. So although it's like mudaf, but it will be a proper noun.
Yes,
Kitabun.
absolutely. Kitab Ali. Okay. So these are how many examples I've given you? 4 examples. Yeah.
Yes.
These are 4 examples. So there's 1 or 2 more other examples, but this is sufficient. So all of these different nouns which I've given you, these all nouns can come in the beginning of a sentence, okay?
Okay.
And they'll be treated as mubtada and khabar. Now, if I want to say, I have a brother. I have a brother. So if I want to say I have a brother. Now, what is happening here now is that the mubtada. So let me go to the example so make it easier for you to understand. Give me 1 second. Where's it going? Oh, over here. That's it. So I have brothers, okay? This example here. So I have brothers here now. Li ikhwatun, okay? This example here. In this example, the word ikhwatun is coming without alif lam, correct?
Yes.
It should have been al ikhwatu li. The brothers are for me. Al ikhwatu li. The brothers are for me, or I have brothers. But because the word ikhwatun is without alif lam, so meaning that whenever the mubtada comes without alif lam, then the khabar comes before the subject.
Okay. Okay.
So, ikhwatun li. You understand? Al-ikhwatu li. The brothers are for me. So when you say for me, this is the information you're getting that this person has brothers, correct?
Mhm.
Is this clear? That when you say al-ikhwatu li, the brothers are for me. When you say li, li is the information which is being given to the person and understanding that this person has brothers. Okay? And whenever the mubtada comes without alif lam, like kitabun, mindilun, rajulun, qalamun. Whenever these nouns come without alif lam, then in that situation, what is li? The word li.
I.
No,
Li
I
is
know it means
for,
I.
Sahar Fajar, it means for
Exactly.
For.
Li and ya. Li is for and ya is for me. So this is
me.
harf jar,
Okay.
preposition.
For me.
Yeah,
Okay.
for me. So in Arabic language, harf jar, prepositions never, you can write this down, preposition never come as mubtada. They only come as khabar. Okay. Now, because the word ikhwatun, in this example, li ikhwatun, the word ikhwatun, it should have been mubtada, and it should come in the beginning of the sentence. Because the word ikhwatun is without alif lam, in this situation, the khabar, which is a preposition li, is coming first, and the khabar, the mubtada comes after. So is li is khabar, ikhwatun is mubtada. So it turns the other way around. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, so if there is a preposition before the noun,
If there is a
so
if there's a preposition before a noun, correct?
then the
Khabar will be first, and the noun,
okay.
the second noun will be treated as the mubtada itself.
Okay, so the li is the khabar and ikhwatun is the mubtada.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sister Sabira.
Yes, Sheikh. Yes, I learn something new every time. Thank you, Sheikh. Yeah.
Is it clear for you?
Yes, Sheikh.
So the crux is this, is that whenever li or any proper like fi, which means in, whenever they come in the beginning of a sentence, they will always be treated as the khabar, and the noun which comes after it will be treated as the mubtada. Why? Because it will be without alif lam. A noun without alif lam cannot come as mubtada in the beginning of the sentence. It can come after the khabar itself. Is that clear?
Yes, Sheikh.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Thank
read
you.
this again, and let's understand understanding which we had, apply it, and then see what happens. Bismillah. We have, go ahead, Sister Elia.
We have seen in books 1 and 2 that if the mubtada is indefinite and the khabar is a prepositional clause, the mubtada comes after the khabar. For example, li ikhwatun, I have brothers. With laysa, this sentence becomes laysa li ikhwatun, I have no brothers. Here ikhwatun is ismu laysa and li is khabaru laysa. Okay,
Is
makes
this
sense.
more clear now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Yes.
Zainab, is this clear for you as well?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Sister, who else? Farida, is this clear for you?
Yes, Sheikh. Thank you.
Sister Munira, anything I missed that you want to explain?
No, Sheikh, this was perfect.
Okay. Sister Gulshan, is that clear for you?
Yes, Maulana.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, continue. Bismillah.
If inna is added.
Should I keep reading or
Yeah,
somebody
carry on.
else?
Continue. Bismillah.
Okay. So point number 2 is if inna is added to a sentence like li ikhwatun, it becomes inna li ikhwatun. Here ikhwatun is mansoob because it is ismu inna and li is khabaru inna.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. Should I move on?
Yes, please.
Okay, Bismillah. So point number 3, I can see it now.
Bilal.
Can you please move it down because I can't see
There
the
you go.
point number 3. Yeah. Point number 3 is Bilal ibn Hamidin. Bilal, son of Hamid. In a construction like this, the alif of ibnu is omitted in writing and the preceding word loses its tanween. Okay, so Bilalun becomes Bilalu and alif is omitted.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Okay. Number 4, Manil Akhu literally means who is the brother. It is a polite way of asking a stranger who he is.
Excellent.
Manil Akhu. Okay.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary. Liqa'un, meeting. Ana masrurun biliqa'ika. I am happy to meet you. Jayyadun, good. Jaybun, pocket. Nahrun, river. Barqiyatun, telegram. Masrifun, bank. Maktabul baridi, post office.
Post office.
Okay.
Excellent. Right. Okay. I'm gonna only do the lesson today. Exercise I'm gonna leave for next session because there's quite a bit of things I've gone, and I'll send a handout in the group again just to refresh you about Mubtada and Khabar so that everything is refreshed for everyone. Right. Hisham, Sister Sabira, can you become Hisham? And I'm gonna ask Sister Elia to take the role of Bilal.
Okay. Hisham. Salamun alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings be upon you.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Kayfa haluka ya akhi? Manil akhu. Peace and peace be upon you and blessings of Allah. How are you, O my brother? Manil akhu. It was like, who are you, brother?
Who is this? Manil Akhu, who is this? Who is this brother?
Who is this brother? Okay.
Ana mudarrisun jadidun fil jamiati. I am a new teacher at the university.
Excellent.
Ismi Hisham. I am Hisham.
Excellent.
Ana minal wilayatil mutahidati. I am from
United
States.
Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bika ya akhi. Now welcome bika upon you or on you.
Welcome to you.
Oh, welcome to you, O brother. Ana masrurun biliqaika. I am happy to meet you. Ana zamiluka. I am your colleague. Ismi Bilal ibn Hamidin. My name is Bilal, son of Hamid. Amin.
Washington.
Washingtona anta ya Hisham. Amin is are you
Are
located?
you? Yeah. Amin is the farm question. I'm in Washington. Are you from Washington?
Okay. Are you from Washington, O Hisham?
La, ana lastu minal Washington. No, I'm not from Washington. Inni minal New Yorker. I'm from New York.
A Muslimun abuka ya Hishamu. Is your father Muslim, O Hisham?
La, huwa laysa bi Muslimin. La means no.
Is not a Muslim.
Is not a Muslim.
Wa ummuka a Muslimatun hiya, and your mother, is she a Muslim?
La hiya laysat bi Muslimin. No, she's not a Muslim.
Alaka abna'un ya Hishamun. Do you have sons, O Hisham?
Naam, li sittatu abna'in. Yes, I have 6 sons.
Okay.
أطلاب هم, are they students?
لهم ليسوا بطلاب. No, they're not students. أنا بعضهم تجار. Some are merchants. وبعضهم مهندس, and some are teachers. مهندس, is it engineer?
Engineers.
Sorry.
Okay. ألك بنات, do you have daughters?
نعم لي 5 بنات. Yes, I have 5 daughters.
Right. Thank you. Let me bring Sister, for the next paragraphs, let me bring Sister Farida on the mic. Sister Farida.
One quick question before this, like, so in the last page when it was inna, so how would we translate inna? Because they say it's certainly.
Indeed.
So
indeed. Certainly, yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And sometimes when it comes to the beginning of the middle of the sentence, you can translate inna and anna as that as well.
Okay, okay, got it. Thank you.
Right, Sister Farida, Bismillah. Let's read the last few sentences and then inshallah that'll be enough for today.
Okay. So Bilalun, Amutazawajatun hunna, are they married?
Correct.
And then Hisham is saying La. Hunna lasna mutawazzawajatin.
Correct.
No, they are not married. Sorry, Sheikh?
Correct.
Yeah. Innahunna sigarun. Surely they are young. Ba'zuhunna fil mudrasati. Madrasati li ibtidaati. Some of them are in the primary school.
Excellent.
And وبعضهن في المدرسة متوسطة. Yeah, متوسطة. Some of them are in the middle school. So Bilal is saying, Allaka ikwatun, do you have brothers? And Hisham is replying, La, laysa li ikwatun. No, I do not have brothers. Inna li salasa akwatin.
Surely I have.
Surely I have sisters.
Correct. I have three sisters.
3 sisters, yeah. Salasas, yeah. Bilal, Muslimatun hunna, are they Muslims? And Hisham is replying, Naam, hunna Muslimatun. Yes, they are Muslims, Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Jazakallah Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Right, before we end the lesson, I just want to read this passage and that will be the end because I spoke about Laysa and so forth. So I'm going to ask Sister Gulshan to read. Who else is there?
Okay.
I'm going to ask Sister Kisra, are you there? Or are you going to just listen today? Assalamu alaikum, Sister Kisra, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, so read the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Read the first 5 up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to Al-Fatayat, and then Sister Gulshan will read. Bismillah.
Sir, it's too small, so you can please zoom in.
Hamidun Talibun. Hamidun laysa bi talibin.
Correct. Read both, translate both sentences. Hamidun Talibun, what does that mean?
Hamid student.
Hamid is a student, yeah?
At-tullabu sigarun. At-tullabu laysu bi sigarun.
Translation?
The students are small.
Yep.
And the students are not small.
Excellent.
Can
so
I ask a
laysu is a
question,
plural.
please?
So laysa is singular and laysu is plural. Yes, sister.
So, like, why we are attaching the be and how we are translating it in the sentence?
So in the sentence, in the translation, we will not translate in. We will just translate the students are not young. So the be will not be translated in English, but we will just translate the students are not small.
Okay, so but like why we are putting the be then?
So what is this? Is an additional ba which added to the khabar. You can say it without the ba as well. And if you
We
say it
can
with,
say it, okay. So
yeah,
we
you
can say Hamidun laysa talibun or what?
no, it'll be Hamidun laysa, laysa jawu. So it'll be Hamidun laysa taliban.
Taliban. Okay, so laysa will give it a nasb.
Exactly. So let me thank you for making this point, because I'm going to just show you this point in the points to remember. It was there, but I didn't. I thought maybe I'll leave it. But you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Over here now. If you read this here, this point at the bottom, it says here.
Okay.
We can also say.
أنا لست بمهندس.
No, right the
Here.
under the footnote.
Okay. The footnote. We can also say ليس البيت جديدا. Here the khabar has no be and it's mansoob. You will learn this later, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a bar which is added to get, but is additional. But if you removed it, then the noun will have a fatha tanween being the khabar of laysa itself.
Okay, so similarly, like inna, it gives
No. Opposite of inna.
Okay.
Inna, is the opposite. Let me. And now this is the reason why I went back to lesson 1, just for this. People don't make this mistake. Let me show you again.
Inna is opposite of what?
Harakat wise. It does the opposite action of inna. Let me show you again.
Anna?
Ekman. Just 1 second. Here, where is it gone? This one here. Innal mudarrisa jadidun. Inna Fatimata tabibatun. The khabar here is getting a dhamma tanween. But with laysa, it does the other thing. The khabar gets a fatha tanween, the ism gets a dhamma.
Okay, got it.
Yeah?
Okay.
These are
This stand for indeed, or is that...
indeed. Yeah, inna means surely or indeed, verily. Okay, where I have reached. So Bismillah, continue. Kisra and الطلاب صغار الطلاب ليسوا بصغار.
آمنة طبيبة. آمنة ليست بطبيبة. Amina is a doctor. Amina is not a doctor.
Excellent.
الفتيات متزوجات. The boys are married.
The young girls.
Okay, the young girls are married. Al-fatayatu lasna bimutazawwijatun. The girls are not married.
Exactly. Jazakallah. Thank you. Continue. Anta, last one.
Anta kabirun. Lasta bikabirin. You're big.
You're not big. Lasta bikabirin. You're not big. You're not old.
Excuse me, I just wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Is there the class going on? Because I remember I left at book 3, lesson 6 or 7.
What's happened is that the book, the class which was on book 6 and 7, they have reached lesson number 10 now, or 11. So they're finishing. This is the same class but divided into 2 now. Some students messed 2 or 3 months. So because of that, I had to start a new batch for some of the students who missed those classes. So that's what's happened. So it's a good revision for you.
Yeah, it's a good revision, but I miss all Razia, Sister Razia and everyone there. So
Razia,
I thought
yeah, Razia's not here. Yeah, she's in another class.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, thank you.
Bismillah. Continue, Sister Gulshan.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Antum judadun. You are new.
Correct.
Lastum bijudadin.
You are not new.
You are not new.
Correct.
Anti fakiratun. You are poor. Lasto fakiratin. You are not poor.
Excellent.
Antunna Mujtahidatun. You all are hardworking. Lastunna bimujtahidatin. You are, this is for female, you are all female, not hardworking. Ana mudarrisun. I am a teacher. Lasta bimudarrisin. I am not a teacher. Nahnu tulabun. We are students. Lasna bitulabin. We are not students.
We are not students, exactly. Jazakallah khair. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum.